The world's richest man commissioned a $10 billion ring, custom made to my exact size, and declared he would marry whoever it fit. In my first life, the fake heiress secretly had the ring resized and married him. The magnate lashed her face raw and screamed, "It's not her." In my second life, my adopted sister lost 60 pounds to fit into the ring. The magnate shoved her from a balcony and snarled, "It's not her either." In my third life, my stepmother, in a grim act of determination, shaved the flesh from her own finger to force it on. The magnate just laughed coldly and drowned her in the bathtub. In my fourth life, they ran out of ideas. Terrified, they pushed me forward. I slipped the ring on. It was a perfect fit. The whole family breathed a sigh of relief. But the moment the magnate saw me, he drew a knife and gutted me, his voice a roar of despair. "How are you still not her? Where is she?" In this, my final life, the magnate's secretary delivered the ring. This time, all four of us said it didn't fit. But the secretary gave us a strange look. Mr. Sterling was very clear. "The owner of this ring is among you." The four of us stared at the diamond, the size of a pigeon's egg, completely baffled. Every eligible woman in the family had already tried marrying him. Who on earth did this man actually want? My stepmother, Meredith, repeatedly questioned the secretary. "Are you certain there hasn't been a mistake? I don't believe anyone in the Ashwood family is Mr. Sterling's beloved. Otherwise, we wouldn't have nearly completed a collection of family corpses over 4 attempts." But the secretary's brow furrowed in annoyance. His voice was stern and serious. "At Mr. Sterling's gala, the four of you occupied a table alone. He glanced your way and told me explicitly that the ring's owner was among the 4 ladies of the Ashwood family. There is absolutely no mistake." He held out the velvet box, his posture oozing arrogance. "Shall we try it on, one by one?" Serafina, the fake heiress who cared most about her appearance, shrank back. "I'm allergic to diamonds. I'll die on the spot." Lily, my adopted sister who would do anything for money, waved her hands frantically. "I'm so fat, I'd break the ring." Meredith, who had been looking for a way out of her widowhood for years, forced a smile that was uglier than a grimace. "My heart belongs to my late husband. Mr. Sterling couldn't possibly be in love with me." Finally, all eyes fell on me. The secretary's face crinkled into a wide grin. "Miss Alara Ashwood, wasn't it you who shared a fateful glance with Mr. Sterling? Love at first sight, I believe? This ring must be meant for you." Love at first sight? My heart was barely beating at all. In my last life, when I heard those words, I had been moved to tears. After all, Alistair Sterling and I had been in a secret relationship. He'd even had the ring made using my measurements. So when I finally escaped the clutches of the other 3 and married him, I thought my suffering was over. I waited for him in our marriage bed, trembling with a mix of excitement and shy anticipation. But the moment he saw my face clearly, his expression contorted with rage. He grabbed a fruit knife and stabbed me until I was nothing but holes. His eyes, reflecting my own terrified face, burned with an inferno of fury. "How dare you take her place? You are not her." I bled out in agony, and even after I woke up in this new life, I couldn't understand it. If the woman Alistair was searching for wasn't me, then who could it possibly be? Lost in thought, I stood frozen, not taking the ring from the secretary's hand. He smiled condescendingly. "Marrying into the Sterling family is a great deal of pressure. I suppose you need some time to prepare yourselves mentally. Very well. Mr. Sterling will come in person tomorrow. That gives you one night to think it over. I'll leave the ring here for now." He left the box on the table and departed in a diamond-studded, stretch Maybach. But as we stared at the blindingly brilliant diamond, none of us dared to touch it. We were all too afraid to die. For the first time in years, the 3 women who had made my life a living hell were on my side. We held an emergency meeting in the living room. They took turns trying to slip the ring on, but in the end, they confirmed it again. My finger was the only one that came close. Meredith looked at me